In this video, we are going to discuss one of the very important part in the chemistry, that is reduction. What is reduction? Removal of oxygen from the given element or compound. Addition is called oxidation reaction. Then removal is reduction, reduced. See the example here. Copper oxide is there. Copper oxide, which is in a black color solid, we already know that. Whenever we pass the hydrogen through the copper oxide, means we are trying to add hydrogen to the given compound. Then what happens? Hydrogen gained the oxygen from the copper oxide. Hydrogen gains the oxygen from the copper oxide. This means hydrogen is gaining the oxygen, and at the same time copper oxide is losing the oxygen. Then we can say copper oxide is said to be reduced. Copper oxide is said to be reduced. Why? Because there is a loss of oxygen because of hydrogen. So copper oxide is said to be reduced. See the second definition. As per the first definition, removal of oxygen. Second one is addition of hydrogen. Here we are adding hydrogen. As in the higher cases, we are going to learn addition of electrons. To do the reduction reaction, let us do an activity to know the very important concept of the reduction reaction. Here you can observe a reduction tube which is opened completely on one side and a small hole on the another side. And we are observing hydrogen cylinder. First of all, we should adjust the pressure of hydrogen cylinder. Why? Because we should pass the hydrogen into the reduction tube. Into the reduction tube, now take carefully around 30 grams of copper oxide. We already know the copper oxide, how it is formed. Copper reacted with oxygen and converted to the copper oxide. Try to take the copper oxide at the middle of the burner. Now measure its weight. Approximately we can measure, no problem. And again fix it, the reducing burner to the clamp. Now introduce one end of the hydrogen cylinder. Here a windshield is arranged. Why? Because there may be some explosion can be taken place. To avoid the explosions in the reactions, why? Because hydrogen will catch fire easily. So to avoid the explosion, we should place a windshield. See now, there is a burning of hydrogen we can observe on the other side of the hole. This means it has two holes. Now the hydrogen gas is passing, and at the same time, by using the Bunsen burner, we are going to heat the place where copper oxide is present. If we are going on heating the copper oxide for certain time, we can observe different changes. See, first of all, we can observe the water droplets that are forming. Why the water droplets? Oxygen that present along with the copper is escaped and again reacting with water and converted to the form of water. Flame height is also changing. This means water vapor is changes and coming outside through the nozzle that present on the other side of the tube. If you observe clearly, the color of copper oxide gradually changes into the brown color. Before it is in black color, then it is changes into brown color. What does it mean? Copper oxide is losing the oxygen, and that oxygen is reacting with the passage of the hydrogen and converted into the water. Then what is left? Only the copper will be left in the reduction tube. What does it mean? Copper oxide is said to be reduced. Now we can understand that it is a reduction reaction. Copper oxide changes into the copper. There is a loss of oxygen from the copper, so we can say it is a reduction reaction. Now we will come to finally we can say that loss of oxygen from the given compound is said to be reduction. Gain of oxygen is called oxidation. So this is a clear activity, we can say the process of reduction. Thank you.